All right, you guys, I usually don't ever do this. I've been posting, my animals are going nuts. There's a lot of smoke filling our street right now. I usually do not do impromptu videos. When I do a quick video, we are, I think, about to go mandatory any minute. I'm preparing our home, moving curtains, getting stuff packed. Our animals, of course, we don't really have a plan with that. We don't have like animal trailers because we never had the intentions of our animals leaving our property. But there's a lot going on. So there's now a fire in Lyons. I have radio traffic updated me on all this. There's now a fire in Lyons. So our exits are both going to end up probably being closed because 34 is already closed for us. The Storm Mountain, the Drake area was already mandatory evacuated. We are next. And I think that's about to pop off any minute. So I'm just trying to get my home ready. We have smoke already pouring in on our street. The Alex fire jumped the drainage to Storm Mountain, and that's not good. There's really no burn scar in our area other than the ridge behind us from the Cameron Peak fire. We almost lost our house in 2020 from that wildfire, and it was a firefighter who's actually a hot shot. I think he's on the West Coast right now, who lives on our street and saved our street from burning because we accepted the fact we were going to lose our home. That was a very bad fire. It came right up to where we are. And right now we have smoke billowing in from the Alex fire. All resources are now being diverted to the Lyons fire. There's a dozen homes within the fire's path. There's some already going up from what radio traffic has said. So I am just at home trying to tell my eldest daughter to just not do anything and rest because she just got discharged yesterday from a severe concussion. I have yet to recover from my concussion. I'm about a week and a couple days out from mine, and I just have not had time to recover. But yeah, just wanted to update you guys real quick. I don't know when I'm going to be back on here again. I know so many YouTubers like have their camera out and like can film all the traumatic things and the drama that happens in their life. I'm not one. I just have way too many things to care for. But right now I'm upstairs anyway, and I'm like, oh, there's my phone. I'm probably just gonna post a quick clip. So I'll try and do videos as much as I can. Just wanted to update you guys before I start packing. So I just want to tell all of you guys, I know there's some people who are subscribed to my channel, some people who have already reached out and messaged me that are, close to where this fire is down toward the Loveland area too. I hope anybody in this fire's path stays safe, and I just pray for everybody's safety and that homes are spared and that this thing gets contained quickly. We were concerned more that Thursday the winds were going to shift and direct it right toward us. So we were hoping it'd get a little bit more contained and controlled by Thursday, but it's Tuesday today and there's zero containment. This thing's exploding. And now that all the resources are being transferred over to Lyons, I don't know what to think. So Mike's going to bring an enclosed trailer. We'll just throw some straw down if we got to grab animals. I'm on the department. I know he really does not want me to stay. He wants me to just kind of evacuate with the family, but I also feel like I'd have more peace working the fire here, being able to keep an eye on my home and kind of knowing firsthand what's going on. We're going to have to leave our bees behind, obviously. I don't know. Our greenhouse, it's like all these things. We didn't have these things in 2020. We had one dog, we had one cat, and we had a handful of chickens. And that was it. That was in 2020. And it's a lot different now. So it's a lot different now. I'm going to get to packing. My kids are kind of packing bags for themselves right now. And I'm going to get all our important stuff, our valuables together. And we're going to start loading some trailers. Also, when you have multiple fridges and freezers, we have the fridges and freezers in the garage, like 6 of them. More than likely power is going to be cut during the Cameron Peak fire. We knew that, and my husband actually we had enough days. It was weeks of back and forth with whether we were going to be evacuated or not. We had moved all our fridges and freezers to a trailer at a place in Estes and had all our stuff plugged in where we didn't lose anything. But this time around, there's going to be a lot of loss if something happens. So I'm praying, pack up our homeschool stuff. It's still in a box. It all just got delivered, and I'm just gonna, try and stay calm this time around. Last time around, I think we all have a little PTSD in our area of that fire, it was very, very real, like, for us to lose our house. But going through that again now, I'm just, it's in God's hands. It's out of our control, and it's all replaceable stuff. It's the lives that you can't replace. So I've learned that, and I'm just trying to cope with everything. It was a really close call with our daughter the other day, how she was going to turn out. And yeah, there's been a lot going on. But we're just going to get these animals ready to be packed up if we need to throw some straw down and pray everyone makes it during transport, because we don't have designated animal trailers for this. It's going to be Noah's Ark. Throw them all in the trailer and hope for the best. Hope nothing gets trampled. I don't know. This is going to be really hard. But anyway, just want to let you guys know, little update. I'm not going to be able to edit this, so it's kind of just going up as is with all the ums and things that drive me nuts when I'm editing my own videos. But I'll keep you guys updated as much as I can, hoping we don't go mandatory, but I'm sure for safety of everybody, and with both exits probably being blocked very shortly, they're probably going to put us mandatory. So anyway, I will see you guys on the next video. Stay safe out there. Anybody that's near these fires, anybody who's helped working these fires, and I appreciate you guys and your support and hanging in there, and still being subscribed and watching my channel, despite the fact it's been a little bit since I've even posted anything. And this is kind of just a glimpse I wanted to share of what we've been going through the past 2 weeks. And there's been a lot going on, and I'm tired. I am tired. I'm very overwhelmed, but I'm to a point now where it's just like, just roll with it, and there's nothing we can do. It's out of our control. We need to lean on God and trust Him and have faith, and not that's been a really big, important quote to me for the past couple years, especially the past couple weeks. Faith over fear has really stood out to me. I might get that tattooed on me. I don't know. Faith over fear, because I'm trying not to act off emotions, and I'll catch up with a video on that, because there was something that happened while my daughter was at the hospital, and it was a learning lesson for me. But I need to have more faith and less fear, and not make decisions based off of emotions. And that's what I'm doing, trying to keep the cool, you guys, trying to keep my cool. But anyway, I will see you guys on the next video, whenever that will be. We're supposed to start school in 6 days, and I have a feeling I'm learning that it doesn't matter what I plan. It doesn't matter how I plan for things to go. It's just, there's a lot out of my control. So I'm going to get packing, get stuff going, hey Bricky, with the kids, and kind of get everybody situated here. And yeah, I'll catch up with you guys on another video. Until then, just pray for everybody who's dealing with wildfires right now, especially like California. There's so many areas right now that are having issues, and a lot of people that need prayer. So they work. They work. So that went quickly within a couple minutes. We just got all the notifications, the calls, the voicemails, the texts that we are going voluntary right now, but be ready any minute to go mandatory. Smoke's definitely getting closer to our house. The winds changed direction, which they weren't supposed to do till Thursday, so now it is coming right at us. Not ready. I'm not ready. So I'm going to put the phone down, because we got to pack. We're just not ready. I don't have stuff together. The kids pack their stuff, but I got animals to apparently load up in the ranch down the hill to call to get our animals set up somewhere, hopefully. So anyway, I will see you guys on the next video. Please don't stop praying. There's a lot of people that really need prayer right now, and unfortunately our family is one of them. So I will see you guys on the next video. Hopefully that will be soon with an update. Take care. Bye. All right, you guys, I am home. Thank you, Jesus. I am so tired. Since the last update, a lot has happened. I knew we were going to go under evacuation. We did. It's volunteer. I got poop on me, you guys. I am covered in poop, okay? If I could have found my camera, I just found it. I don't even remember where I found it. That's how fried my brain is. I think it was in the laundry room on the counter. Anyway, the kids are in town. They're actually with family right now for the next 2 or 3 days, because I'm going with my fire station to handle this thing and do whatever needs to be done, protect structures, whatever we need to do. Let's think. Yeah, if I could have found my camera, I would have recorded us trying to get animals out of here, because my husband loaded up. he had his, was it his skid steer or excavator? I don't know, one of those machines. There's flies in here because our doors have been wide open carrying stuff out. He brought his trailer. We had a gooseneck trailer. One of his guys drove down for us from his trailer yard to load up his equipment, whatever was in the front, from when we did construction, and our side-by-side. So, you guys, if you're not new to my channel, know how ridiculous our yard is and why my husband excavated all last summer a road to get to our animals in the back of our house because it's super steep. Let's just say I'm at over 14,000 steps today. It's nuts. So we carried, I mean, like he had two of his guys that work with him helping, and we had our older kids except for Faith. So we had Jacob, Gracelyn, Brooke, and Caleb were helping. And the littles we dropped off with family in town with our daughter who is recovering from a concussion. I'm still recovering from a concussion. I think I'm supposed to be. I'm not. But I'm still like starting to feel like, okay, I'm getting really lightheaded. I need to just slow down. I need to chill out a little bit. But it was wild. We had like 5 or 6 chickens by the feet carrying them down to an enclosed trailer because we don't have an animal trailer. So our first run was running goats to the fairgrounds in Estes. Thank you, Jesus. They had stalls because the ranch place down in Loveland, I think, is moving animals to another location because now they're under threat, I believe. I don't know. They just said they're relocating animals. So I don't know what that meant. I'm not going to speak and make assumptions and sound like an idiot because I know I have viewers that are down there who probably know a lot of what's going on down there. I don't. That was just word of mouth when we called. They said we're relocating animals. So I said, okay. It's 11:45 at night. See, and my house is a wreck, you guys. I have to clean it, and I want to clean it tonight. We have one more thing of animals to move. I didn't tell you amongst all the chaos because I had my concussion when this happened and everything, but we had our 50 meat birds come from McMurray Hatchery, and they're in the garage. They're supposed to be under heat lamps, but our garage is probably like 90 degrees right now, so I just shut the heat lamps off, and we got to move them. So I'm waiting for Mike. He went to McDonald's in town to go get food. I'm not cooking. I'm like, no, I got to clean my house tonight because tomorrow I don't know what's going to happen. The fire's about 7 miles from us right now. I have really bad indigestion, I think, because I'm stressed. I don't know. Or I ate McDonald's at 11 o'clock, and I never eat McDonald's. But I knew I was probably going to die if I didn't eat something. So my house is a mess because we evacuated quickly. I could have swore we were going to go mandatory because the smoke was like right there. And during Cameron Peak Fire, when it was like right in our backyard, they evacuated us. So I have to rest my mind and know that I am on the fire department. If it's mandatory, I can still stay here. So one of our main concerns is during Cameron Peak Fire, we had weeks of back and forth. We're going to be evacuated, not going to be evacuated. We're going to be evacuated. Like it was a disaster. But we had enough time where we actually got all our fridges and freezers out of the garage and brought them to town. I think I said that in another video. I don't even remember now. This is going to be pieced together with a little bit of an update I gave earlier. My computer's in our fifth wheeler at my husband's trailer yard, so I guess I got to get that to upload any videos. I'm doing the community tab right now, you guys, because I have to give updates. I'm like, I have to. I hate it. I'm like, I'm not consistent with my videos because life is just nuts. And I know a lot of people don't get that. And it is. It's just nuts. It's been nuts lately for us. So I'm going to clean my house today. I got to wait for tonight. Well, it's almost midnight. I got to clean my house when we get back because we need to carry the 2 brooders, the big stock galvanized tanks that are in our garage. We need to carry those 2 to the fairgrounds. So now that I finally found my camera, I'm going to take you guys along for that. I feel bad for the people who live near the fairgrounds because they're going to be like, what on God's earth is all that noise? Because there's all kinds of noise going on because they're all freaking out, all our animals. But they're safe. I don't think they're going to be under evacuations where they're at. So I need to piece my house together. I need to swap laundry. Even if we lose power, I can be here and I can run generators to keep our fridges and freezers because this time we're not moving them. And I have like over 2 cows in my freezers. So my mind's going a mile a minute. I'm like, all the things I can in my pantry. I'm like, okay, it's all replaceable. I have to remind myself of that. I'm just so tired. I'm so burned out and overwhelmed right now with everything that's going on from my injury and concussion and to Faith almost losing my daughter the other day. Yesterday we got home, so just a lot going on. And it's like, okay, now we're probably getting evacuated. And the winds changed today, which really sucks because that pushed it more toward us. And then with the fire starting in Lyons, it's really hard. And I'm not saying anything, so don't take me seriously on this, but I'm having a hard time believing this is not intentionally done. You know how there's like arsonists and people who intentionally set fires out there? Because 2 of the exits out of Estes are now closed. Our exit's been closed because they shut down all of Drake, they shut down Storm Mountain, they shut down Highway 34, and they shut down County Road 43 up to the switchbacks, and part of Estes up there is blocked to locals only. 34 you can't go down at all. I think I can because I have my firefighter ID. I don't want to ramble and rant. I'm just venting. Because I haven't done that for a long time. Sorry. Maybe I'll edit this out if I have time. And then I heard 36 was closed. Then somebody said it's open. Then somebody said it's closed. And then somebody said Highway 7 out of Estes is closed because of the Lyons fire. I don't know what's closed, but those are all the 3 exits that we have. And I don't think they'd leave us trapped up here, which has me wondering if we would go mandatory because those are our only ways out. Unless we drive through Rocky Mountain National Park and go over toward, what is it, Grand County, I don't even know, I can't think straight, over to the other side of the mountains. So anyway, I am going to, I think Mike's truck's here, we're going to load up our meat birds, and we are going to go to the fairgrounds, and I'll show you all my animals. At least they have more room than they do in their kennels. But I'm telling you, loading them, what a mess. Oh, and you're going to see we have barn kitties. I did get 2 kitties. And around the time we got Aspen, and I didn't even get to add them into my film because I couldn't find the footage. So we do have 2 little barn kitties, and we are keeping them there. Aspen's outside still here. And our dogs are in our house still, and our cats. So that's going to be a very last minute thing. But if it goes mandatory and I can stay here, as long as I have somebody to watch our kids, I can stay here and not have to move animals and still be able to care for them. So anyway, we're going to move some meat birds. I'm going to swap some laundry, and we're going to get this show on the road because I have a lot of cleaning to do. We just kind of grab stuff, flung stuff around in my house. It's completely a wreck. That's what happens with evacuation, and I really want to clean it because the last time we were evacuated, I came back, and I was kicking myself for being in such a hurry and it being such a mess because it took weeks to get back to normal, and we're supposed to start school in 6 days. That's not happening. We packed our curriculum, threw it in our 5th wheeler in town, and just hoping for the best with this, guys. I'm tired. I'm ranting. We're gonna get moving. He is finally here, I think. Back in the trailer in. Oh my goodness. I've been waiting for him. I thought he was here, and then he wasn't. But now he's here. So we need to get the meat birds out of our garage and drive back to the fairgrounds, drop them off, and then I think he's gonna spray out his trailer at the car wash because it is loaded with poop. And then I actually need to run back to his trailer yard, grab my laptop bag, and yeah, try and get this stuff done so I can get back home and see what I can get done, because at this point it is 12:09. Also totally forgot, I gotta stay here and take care of our greenhouse because we finally have stuff producing down there, and we can't lose all that. That costs a lot of money. We didn't do starter plants. If you guys followed around for that video, you know that we bought everything, which was ridiculously expensive. I'm pushing all kinds of buttons on my car. Anyway, it was ridiculous because I'm like, oh my gosh, we're not even gonna get our money back in the produce that we get. Just be cheaper to buy the produce in bulk, but we wanted to test it, see how it would go, and it's gonna be a trial and error thing. So we just bought a bunch of plants. But anyway, they're all like starting to produce where it's like just ready to be picked. So I'm like, yeah, I need to stay here and water that, because if we do go mandatory, we might just shut the water off to the house. I don't know. If I stay here and I have somebody watching the kids and I can stay here, we won't. But I'll just shut it off if we have to. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. But yeah, we need to keep those plants alive. He is backing up, taking his sweet old time. I probably should be helping direct him. He's a pro at this. He's got it. You know, our driveway of death with like all the crazy drop-offs on the edge. But anyway, yeah, let's move some meat birds, guys. I right, we are at the fairgrounds. It is 12:48. All right, a little bit of a mess, but all our meat birds. So we got the mamas and the two little ducklings that we have left. Hi, babies, in here. So I have a nice big stall that we need to make sure is closed because they want out. And then over here in that corner we have our extra feed for our animals, but our little boy's over there. Oh, buddy. I think he's a little traumatized because he has all this space, which is way more than his kennel, and he's just hiding over there. The noisy neighbors. Oh my goodness. There's the barn kitties. They got their food, water, and litter box. Our meat birds are in the galvanized tanks, and then the geese and ducklings and ducks are just kind of hanging around. I hope the ducklings don't get out. I'm praying they don't get out, but you know what, at this point it is survival, and they're better off here than if we go mandatory. Next stall over is all our chickens and roosters, and they're all just hanging out with their little guinea fowls, so everyone is fed and topped off with the water. Nice big stall. And just because our Tom is so mean, we got the turkeys their own stall over here, because on the transport ride he was trying to kill all the animals in the trailer, so we had to crate him. All the turkeys and the baby turkeys that are actually getting bigger are in here. Those are the ones that we incubated already. So, time to get this trailer home. Gosh.
That's Rocky's new house.
How much further do we have?
A minute.
PFA Battalion 1.
PFA Battalion 1.
You see a glitter. Hold on. Oh, wow.
PFA's getting dispatched to the
Can you hold that?
north end of Horsetooth for reports of a possible wildfire smoke investigation. Can we
My
confirm
gosh.
the current fire out of Loveland, what the north end is
What?
that's actively burning?
What? What? Another one?
Stand by. Break. Fire command 900 on LC fire.
It's in the same area, but it could be another one starting.
Is this... Am I allowed to record with it's coming over the radio?
900, this is Battalion 42 up in Loveland. North end of the fire is nearing Eden Valley in the Alexander Mountain Fire.
Oh my gosh.
Battalion 1 tries, thank you.
Is that another one? This has got to be intentionally being done. Are you kidding?
There's Horsetooth way over there. They said the north end way over here. They said it's in Eden Valley.
What?
Here's the actual fire location, right? This little gray hair area here. That's the actual fire location.
Yeah.
They're saying they're seeing smoke of a wildfire way up over here.
You have got to be kidding. Are you seriously?
Not kidding.
I was gonna look at it. There's no moose out here. Well, guys, sounds like another fire starting. What a mess. But cut your lights. Hold on, let me get him. There we go. It's like Lord of the Rings here. I gotta not fall off the drop off here because there's some insane drop offs. But look at that. Let me try and zoom in while I'm recording. Creepy. The Cameron Peak fire. You could see massive flames, like probably 1,000 or more feet high. It's really scary, but yeah, I'm gonna get back in the car because we got a lot of moose here. I'm gonna wave to him. Turn your lights on. Thank you. Back over the river and through the woods, although there's no river. Which, let's see. Well, it's a growing. What did you say it was at now? The acreage?
Like 6,000.
Jeez. And Lions was what?
1,000.
Yeah, it was 30 last time I had checked. No bueno. And they're about how many miles apart?
8.
8 miles apart, and we're about 7 miles from this fire right now. Oh my gosh, the whole ridge is is just glowing red. Is that a car behind us? What's that light coming from?
The light at the top of the driveway.
Okay, getting a little creeped out because yeah, it is now officially 1:58 in the morning. I don't know what's getting. I don't know what is getting cleaned tonight. Probably nothing. Although I should, because I feel like tomorrow is going to be a very active day for us. But we'll see. I just walked in the door and my whole bag of peanut butter pretzels just fell and broke on the ground. My dogs are happy. They're gonna be pooping all night. It is 2:03 in the morning. I'm letting dogs out. I am not cleaning the house. My allergies are going nuts because of all the hay and straw at the fairgrounds in those in all those stalls because they weren't cleaned out. They just had horses there. So my excuse me, my sinuses are really taking a toll right now. It is 2:04. My house is still a mess. Stopped by the fire station and saw the tape out. So nobody's taped houses yet for evacuation, and I think that's on our list tomorrow. So I'm gonna have to get up early, run, do the animals at the fairground, and come back here and get some house cleaning done before I do fire department things, if that's what we're doing. And I'm gonna fall asleep with the radio on all night because apparently there's another fire. It makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder, but not good. Not good at all. I will see you guys, I think. I'm going to do a totally different video. I'm going to try and get this one up as an update video. Maybe tomorrow. I got my computer bag at the trailer yard. Got some body armor from the fire station because I'm dying. It is so late and I'm so tired. So I will see you guys on another video. I'll try and do some update videos as I can, especially because the kids are kind of out of my responsibility now, and I'm just going to focus on our house and doing all the fire department things in this situation. So I will see you guys on the next video. I'm gonna let my doggies out because I think they're probably gonna be pooping all night. But see you in the next video. Until then, take care and God bless.